Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're keeping well. Then we have another few months before the year ends. We've made it this far. We hope that 2021 will be better. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how my personal style has evolved over the years. And style does not mean only clothes, but also how I take care of my body, how I take care of my skin has really changed from the time I was in my 20s and now in my 30s. Sometimes I look at the pictures on my 20s and I can't believe in me. But that's life. You grow and you evolve. So today I'm going to share with you how that has evolved. But before I start, guys, remember to subscribe, to like, and share on my videos. I can't wait for us to reach 50k. There's definitely going to be a big giveaway. Thank you again so much for the support, and I hope you're enjoying the content that you're putting out. I've definitely had a few years in my 30s, and I want to start by talking about how I've taken care of myself or how I had to change a few things. I'll just start with a simple thing that, guys, we know that gravity is, for lack of a better word, gravity is a bitch. So you're trying to resist gravity. So my body is not the same the way it used to be in my 20s. So I have to take more care of it and be more conscious and aware. I always make fun and say when I was in my 20s, I never used to follow like a balanced diet. I never used to take water, would go drinking, and I would stay days without having a proper meal. I'm still struggling with that now because obviously my surgery, I don't eat as much and I don't absorb everything. But there's one thing I will recommend for any lady in their 30s is please ensure you eat a balanced diet. Make sure you go for your medical test to understand what minerals you lack, if you're low in calcium, magnesium, iron. Make sure that you go for your medical test. You ensure you know what you don't have in your body. Some women lack iron, some calcium. I struggle from calcium and magnesium. So try to eat natural foods that give you that and take your supplements. So that's first. Secondly, I'll say exercise. Exercise meaning cardio and resistance training. Yeah, when in my 20s, this arm was firm. Can you see how it's jiggling now? So I have to deal with that, and I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not happy to age because aging is a must for every one of us, but age gracefully. So I'd say exercise. I do 4 times a week. I wish I could do more, but right now I'm going to 3 to 4 times a week. Trying to do resistance training, some boxing, incorporate walking. It's not always like this. Some months I'm good, some months I'm not so good. So exercise is a must. When it comes to water, ensure you stay hydrated, you take a lot of water. I am a culprit. To be very honest, I think I don't even take 2 glasses of water a day. Today I'm on my 3rd one, and I'm very proud of myself. So I want to try and at least do 5 glasses of water a day. I'm not good with the bottles, the 1 liters. They just dislike me. I don't know if there's a word like that. They just discourage me. So I prefer to do it with glasses, and I take warm water. So take water and stay hydrated for your skin and to cleanse your liver. When it comes to sugar, avoid too much sugar. Avoid, if you can avoid sodas completely, please do. Even when it comes to fruits, don't overdo it. I know people take oxygen and stuff. I always joke and make fun. I'll save my calories for alcohol. That's another point. I tend to stay away from alcohol with a lot of sugar, cocktails, wine, because then you tend to overdo it. 2-3 glasses of wine, then I get very hydrated. So I finally found a drink that works for me. That's gin and tonic, and inside I'll incorporate things like tea. I can incorporate gin and try to just avoid sugar because I prefer to save my calories on alcohol instead of anything else. So avoid too much sugar, the ice creams, too much coffee. At least nowadays I'm down to a cup of coffee every other day. Take care of your oral hygiene, like your teeth. Ensure that you clean your teeth, floss, brush morning and evening. Any discoloration, like right now I'm due for a whitening. I whiten my teeth once a year, guys, once a year. If you can do it twice, well and good. But those are the things that can make you age unnecessarily. You know, like when you have bad dental formula, when you're not taking care of your skin. Everything that is happening inside shows outside. You know, if I'm dehydrated, if my kidney is not draining well, then it all shows outside. So at this time already, your body has already taken a few beatings because of the years you've lived. Ensure to take care of yourself better. I also talk about skin meaning the skin everywhere your body. just bodies are very large affairs. Your skin is a very large affairs of our body. So when I start with my face, I mean skincare first before makeup. Ensure you have a skincare routine. I'm still trying to figure it out because I have very, very extremely dry skin. I actually peel sometimes. So ensure you have a skincare routine. Ensure you use hyaluronic acid, moisturizing oils. I'm now into baobab oil. It's very moisturizing at night. So before I put makeup on my skin, I ensure I have moisturized. I have put a primer because I want my makeup to be flawless. Ensure to take care of your skin before makeup. Skincare routine. Facials, you don't need to go to a spa if you can't afford it. It can be a treat once or twice a year, but just take care of your skin. Steam it at home. You can use scrubs that are natural. It doesn't have to be expensive. Another thing is when it comes to makeup, ensure to find a foundation that works with you. For me, foundations have to be very hydrating because I have very dry skin, and dry skin is the fastest skin to age. So ensure my foundation is moisturizing, and I also ensure not to have too many layers. Me and Zilani only do one and a half, mostly two if I have a really tiring day. I don't want to put too much layers and kick it up. If you suffer from hyperpigmentation, which I do because of my dry skin, I have dullness, my skin is not bright, I have hyperpigmentation, I ensure to use vitamin C to brighten me up. Other people suffer from oily skin, suffer from acne. People who have combination skins also have their own issues. Knowing your skin type helps you deal with it. The earlier you start, the better. Don't post it and say until my 40s. Like, I really struggle with my under eyes and my laugh lines, really considering fillers, but those are the challenges I'm talking about. My skin doesn't look the same way it was looking when I'm in my 20s. So take care of your skin. Also, when it comes to your body, ensure you scrub, you steam, massage if you can, and scrubbing you can do at home. Make a scrub at home or buy one. Even when you go to the spa, you can scrub first and then do your massage. It's the only way to get rid of dead skin and also for that firmness of that skin. As you can see, sometimes I have reactions of allergies, and the more I don't scrub, the more I have dead skin, and then I have patches on my back and in my arms. So take care of your skin. I'm talking about 30s. If I did this in my 20s, maybe I'd be in a better place. But lesson well learned. When it comes to your hair, I think in your 30s, you need to start taking care of your hair better. I used to wear a lot of wigs. When I was younger, I would relax my hair. I really didn't care much for me about hair. But now, clearly, I have seen that because of wearing the wigs and not taking care of my hair, like my hairline is receding back and back. I already have a 5 head, so I'm not willing to get to an 8 head or a 9 head. So I need to do something about it. So I've started taking care of my scalp better. Like in the evening, I put black castor oil and stuff like that. I'm not very keen, but I'm trying. Even to moisturize my hair, I'm the kind of person who goes to the salon once a month, wash it, treat, and oil. But now I'm trying to even moisturize it and oil it during the 4 months before I go to the salon. So I'm really thinking of doing a hair transplant because of my edges, because I don't think right now I'll be able to get the edges back naturally no matter what I do. So they need to open those follicles. I'll let you know how that goes maybe next year. But that's what I'm saying. Take care of yourself so you don't have to reach to where I am. I'll move into now clothes and style, but like I said, I wanted us to work on the inside out. Those are the few tips that I can think about off my head in terms of, I'm trying to think everything: head, body, knees, toes, everywhere. So yeah, so in your 30s, your grooming has to be very, very intentional. It's also a time in your life when you're rising up the ladder in your career, in whatever you do. It's time also you want people to take you a bit more seriously. So grooming is important. So general grooming is important. Being clean, being well put together is very important. So now I'm moving to clothes, guys. I wasn't always like this. Style has evolved, and that's normal. We evolve and change. So there are things in my 30s that I'm finding a bit more difficult to do, or it's not a direction I want to take. I'll start with being overly sexy. What I mean by overly sexy is wearing very short skirts and very short stuff, like short skirt, crop tops, very revealing. You know, in my 20s, all about being sexy, alluring. Okay, for me, guys, let me be honest, I wasn't, because I got kids at 22. But I'm just saying, if I wasn't in that space, then I would have been dressing like that, and that's fine because I'm being young, I'm enjoying my body. You know, things are tight, things are up. I wish I didn't. Too late, I can't turn back the hands of time. But that's the kind of style which 20s 18s, my kids, my daughters, God, they wear some things. I even joke, like, why is the other part of the material? But it is their time. In my 30s, I want to look classy, elegant, put together. You know, I want to cover some parts for elegance and class also, but secondly also, when that time it does not look the same way. Although every one of us, when you have kids, your body is affected differently. Things are loose here and there, cellulite. So I'd say stay away from anything that is more than an inch or half an inch from your tummy. It doesn't come out nicely, and like I said again, to each their own. So this is just personally to me and what I think a woman in their 30s should be aspiring in terms of personal style. So avoid crop tops to show too much of your belly. Avoid very tight skirts, very tight dresses. Don't squeeze into something you don't fit in. Like, look for clothes that fit well. I'm an example that sometimes I find I'm a UK 8, a UK 10. Yesterday I bought a skirt from Karen Millen and a 10 didn't fit. Why? It fitted my waist, but my hips were a bit too tight. So I went for the next size. I went for a 12 where my hips were comfortable, but then I'll tailor the waist, because it's so distasteful when I'm there walking and struggling to pull the skirt down. I'm there with Sean running. Which is which? Will I run after Sean? Will I pull the skirt? You know what I mean? So I just don't focus too much on the number. Focus on, does it fit well? Am I comfortable? You know, you're wearing too much of a tight skirt. I'm seeing your panty line. I'm seeing your dimples. I'm seeing your cellulite. Let's just stay away from that, because it doesn't come out looking classy, and it draws attention to all the things that people need to see, which is fine. Your body losing elasticity is part of aging. And so what I'm trying to say is wear it gracefully. For people who don't mind, to each their own again. Something else I'd suggest is your clothes. Ensure your clothes are of better quality. Avoid very flimsy material clothes, you know, because I've seen this a lot. Someone has on a jumpsuit or a skirt, and when we're walking, I'm just there. I can count the moves. I can see your ass shaking, your thighs, everything. I'm there. I just want to be like, please come. You know, if you're wearing something light, ensure you have undergarments that are holding you together. Otherwise, then wear clothes with thicker material. That's what I do, because I don't like feeling inside that I'm tight. But if I wear something, let's say, that is light material at the beach, I would prefer to wear something inside that holds me together. So please avoid flimsy materials, and if you do, undergarments should be holding you inside. On that habit of undergarments, ensure in your 30s you've understood your undergarments well, meaning your bra size. Have different undergarments down, things that don't show your panty line. Ensure you know what works for you. You know, you have a bra for your shirts, you have a bra for your t-shirts, you have strapless bras. You know, in your 30s, I don't expect you to be, your bra strap to be seen over here. You know, you already know what works for you, what kind of material works for you, cotton, polyester. So know your undergarments well. It helps your clothes on the outside look neat and well put together. There's something called ripped jeans, and I know people are going to come out for me, but in your 30s, don't have it too ripped. You'll see, even if you go through my Instagram, and I'll post it here, I used to wear ripped jeans which are ripped on the knees, and then, but now I'm just like, it just makes me look tacky. Sometimes the rip is showing like a bump over here. You know, I'll look for a picture what I mean. You know, the nyama is coming out of the ripped jeans. Try to avoid too much ripping. If you do love ripped jeans, try to just keep it to the knees, because to be honest, the knees don't have extra skin. So stay away from too much ripped jeans. Something also I stay away with from colored jeans. There's a time I used to wear red jeans, yellow jeans, green jeans. I will do solid colored jeans. It's a solid blue, it's a solid black, it's a solid white. And also those jeans have to be thick material. They are there everywhere. Zara, thrifting, Levi, Topshop, they're there. You don't need 20 jeans. All you need to invest in 3-4 quality jeans. So ensure that your jeans are also of good quality. Another thing also with the jeans, ensure that know your body type. Can I do low-waisted, high-waisted, high-rise? Please figure it out. Figure your body type, then you know what type of jeans to buy. For someone who in your 30s, your top heavy down, your thighs, cellulite, and they're big, avoid very light colored jeans or the fade, because it just draws attention to your thighs. So that's why I say solid colors work. Okay, again, remember in your 30s, you're going for classy, sophisticated, so you're going for quality over quantity, finding things that can work together. You don't need to have a wardrobe full of 100 clothes. try and create a wardrobe full of essentials that can work for you, and then build up on the extras as you go along. Something else I think women in the 30s should stay away from is the very, very short shorts, or very, very short skirts. We don't need to see your butt cheeks. Like Sean's mom, no one needs to see my butt cheeks. So avoid those very, very short shorts, and also very, very short skirts, because then we all know it's not a pretty sight, you know. Things are shaking. It's just not, I cannot be at the mom and my butt cheeks are out. Again, to each their own, but that's just what I'm aligned to in my 30s. I'm going for, remember again, classy, sophisticated, elegant. When it comes to your tops, also avoid transparent tops and tops that have this very plunging necklines and too low a cut. You know, in your 30s, we're increasing the hem down and the tops are going a bit more up. So try to, I really don't need to see the whole of your boob, you know. I don't need to just, the only thing that is covered is just here and here. The rest is up, it's out. So try to avoid that. I had I think on my Instagram picture, I have a top which is like cheetah-ish and stuff, which is light. I don't do that anymore, you know, because I don't want my bra to be seen in my undergarments, and I also don't want to expose too much. Less is more. Remember, less is more. When it comes to your clothes, remember, avoid wearing clothes that are too worn out, like old clothes that don't have zips, clothes that have holes. I know you like them, but please just don't. Decide if it's torn, damaged, make it a duster, do something. Also, don't give away damaged clothes, but just ensure that your clothes are not worn out. They don't miss zips, buttons, have a hole. It just makes you look tacky. You know, in campus, I could get away with a shirt with a small little hole. Right now, what excuse do I have, you know? So focus on ensuring that your clothes don't have any of those issues that I'm talking about. Or something else, ladies, this thing called tights, leggings. Please stay away from thin material and transparent material. There's nothing as distasteful as you have those tights. I don't know if that is how it was meant to be, that I'm supposed to see your underwear and I'm supposed to see your skin. That means that tight, the material is too thin, or maybe it's not your size, so you've stretched it too much when you wear on your body, so that go a size up. If you from medium, go large, so that you don't stretch it too much. Ensure they're also of tight material. And if you're wearing the leggings, please make sure your top is past your bam bam. Don't wear thin leggings where I can see your underwear, I can see every bump, every hole, and then wear a slight small top over here. Really, I just feel like it's a bit not appropriate in your 30s. So even if you like leggings and it's your relaxed kind of attire, ensure that it's of good material, thick, and it's not showing your body. I'm also in my 30s very careful about following the trends too much. There are trends which are very teenage-like, you know. Some very short biker shorts, tie and dye, these heavy, thick shoes that have been on fashion. Like anything my 19-year-old considers hip, or my 15-year-old or 14-year-old, I should not be thinking about it. There's just a time for everything. I'm not saying that I'm putting women in a box, but at a certain stage in your life, you need to accept where you are, and like I said again, age gracefully and tastefully. Something else is, as you grow older, your hair thins, so your face hair thins, your eyebrows thin. Let's avoid over plucking our eyebrows, over waxing it. Go for a more natural look. If you want to do microblading or ombre, don't shade all your eyebrows. You know, we don't want to see that thick line tattoo. And also figure out what's your face shape. So do eyebrows that match your face shape, because those are the things that can age someone. Update your style. I'm a culprit that I'm used to my wigs and my bob wigs. I'm trying to figure out over where I can update my style to just complement my face and just to give a different look. It freshens you up, makes you look younger and brighter. So those are things to consider when it comes to your 30s. Don't be that girl who still has the same bob fringe from the time you were 17. I know it works, but you can change it up. Okay, another pet peeve and something I say avoid in your 30s, avoid dirty shoes. You know, white sneakers that are dirty, shoes that are not polished. If you avoid sneakers, clean them, you know, ensure that you clean your shoes, they don't have marks, and ensure that your shoes are well taken care of. If I shoes all the time, to let it go. Something that I have changed in my 30s, I started putting acrylics. I think I was 23, 24. There's a salon at Village called Dream Nails. And that time, you know, long acrylic nails used to be very feminine and elegant to me. And now at my age, all I want is neat, clean, manicured nails, short. I do nude to red. I just It's practical for me, number one, because they don't break easily. I prefer having my own nails. That's why Russian manicure is a plus for me. And also, I just don't have time to keep going to the salon to, a nail has broken, this has happened. I know there's a thing nowadays where the nails are long, the more design, the better. But I just feel for me in my 30s, I like my nails being short, clean, elegantly manicured. And also your feet, please. Let's not have cracks and all that. You can soak your feet, scrub them at home, polish at home. All this can be done at home. It's just us being more conscious and being more aware. Finally, for me, the rule is this: if today I decided to show a little bit of cleavage, then below I have to have something long. So balance yourself out. You know, we cannot be showing cleavage, we are showing thighs, we are showing, balance yourself out. So if today I'm showing a bit of cleavage, then I ensure that my skirt, dress or pants are past my knees. If I'm showing today a short skirt, then up should be covered, just to create that balance, to make it more tasteful. I think those are my tips, and I think those are the few things that I'd say has changed for me as my style has evolved, as also, like I said, life has happened, gravity is a bitch. So these are the things that help me maintain myself, age gracefully, and just be able to attain that personal style of classy, elegant, and sophisticated. Again, I will repeat, we all have different style. If it's not for you, please feel free to do whatever works for you. So for guys, for anyone out there, ladies, men who feel they're stuck in a style rut, like I said, I feel like I'm stuck in a style rut in terms of their hairstyle, so I'm trying to figure that out. If you don't know your personal style, if you want to upgrade your image, if you just want to change it up, you all know I open a consultancy, Image Redefined, so feel free to call us, check our website, and get in touch, because I'm here to walk that journey with you. Again, I don't have it all figured out. I'm also walking that journey with myself every day. So feel free to get in touch, and we are looking forward to hearing from all of you.